if you look right here, we can't look, but I got the card here. Hecahan's Dandalos at the bottom. Yeah, attack directly. Which I will say, when you got a deck that has the gimmick of taking your opponent's monsters, do you really need to attack directly? We already have my monsters. Who's gonna stop you? But whatever. That was all on me. I knew both of those cards existed, but I still didn't summon my full metal in time. I mean, sometimes I hold on to full metal. I don't summon it yet, and it works out. And then, of course, there's times that I wait too long. It's about getting the balance. You know, I just got to read the duel, get the monster I need at the right time. That is what I intend to do today. I'm also going to try to not cherry pick duels and try to show as much as possible. It'd be nice to see if I can continue to be entertaining in a long form without having to do too many cuts. And obviously, I'm going to cut down the hero game because that is way too much time just me sitting there talking to myself. Although speaking of talking to myself, I do have a topic. It is the Dark Time Wizard Red-Eyes. I may as well put my opinion on that here. I might as well look for a duel as well. Because if I go second, that's plenty of time to talk, isn't it? I'm still being joined by that Fiend? Was it Theban? I'm not sure how to say his name, but he's here. He's creeping through a doorway. I'm going first. But that Red-Eyes monster. Now, from the translation, its name is Red-Eyes Exeed. But you got extranet? I don't... That sounds like a monster special summon from the extra deck. The opponent of the player that conducted the special summon can apply this effect to draw a card. Alright. Should I use Zoa? If only my opponent had a monster. I'm going to use Zoa to see what they summon. Anyway, Red-Eyes Exeed. It has a very similar situation to Full Metal Dragon. In that it's a faux Red-Eyes card. It's for a different archetype. It's for Dark Time Wizard. But you're not summoning. I do see. Alright. Let's set max. But it's not really a Red-Eyes card. But Red-Eyes cards aren't very picky. So long as you just have Red-Eyes in your name, you're going to work with most of the cards. So things such as... If Black Metal Dragon can search it, or equip to it, it's Red-Eyes enough. So, sure. That is a Red-Eyes enough card. I think Steven should just go into defense. I'm going to end phase and try to summon Red-Eyes. I'm cutting up my talk. Okay, Red-Eyes. Hopefully Super Polymerization doesn't happen. Last time was just me losing to Super Polymerization and Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom was so bad yesterday. Every crucial Red-Eyes fusion failed. Planetoid Pathfinder. What a waste of time. Ooh, I could very well lose on my first turn, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna do this. Don't. Don't be Ash Plus. Okay, well, it seems I'm not going to be doing much in the way of playing. I do have Dominus Impulse. I'm pretty sure tunes just summon themselves. They don't activate effects to summon. I do have a trap in my graveyard, though. So anyway, Exceed is not a true Red-Eyes card. It's not what I would like to see from Red-Eyes. Red-Eyes is just becoming just generic. It has Red-Eyes in its name. It's probably just to shut people like me up. Am I really getting my Flare stolen too? Well, I might as well not take damage. Come back, Red. No. I mean, I could. Maybe I should have. I mean, just in case they activate something and summon. They Exceed. It's a level 9. I'm doing this from memory because I don't have it pulled up, of course. But it's a level 9 Red-Eyes monster. It's Dark Dragon. And it has Red-Eyes Black Dragon and a monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So you had a card that... No, it uses a card that mentions Dark Time Wizard, and you can fusion summon it. So you can use Red-Eyes Fusion to summon it. And then it has an alternate summoning condition of using Dark Time Wizard. But I will say that using Red-Eyes Fusion does do a disservice, since you cannot use its special summon effect. Its special summon effect would bring back a level 7 or lower monster from your hand or graveyard, which is very useful. You can bring back the Red-Eyes that you used to fusion summon it if... Oh, thanks. If... Wait, why did I get destroyed? What happened? Okay. Maybe I can finish my sentence. Anyway, you can't use the fusion summon effect. No, you can't use the effect if it's fusion summoned, because you can't summon because of Red-Eyes Fusion. There. That's what I was trying to say. But its other... Wow, I get 2 dice. Its other fusion effects... 3. I got a Dystopian Despondent, but I'm going to skip past it anyway. And I get two more spaces. Oh, I missed the half-life, the half-time. Fusion Substitute. Alright, I see. So you can't use its fusion effect. Its on-summon effect, I mean. But you can also use Dark Time Wizard. So if you have a Red-Eyes deck that uses Dark Time Wizard, you can just put this in. And Dark Time Wizard destroys monsters on the field. Your opponent's if you call the coin flip right. Yours if it destroys your own cards. But the thing about... Place a card on the field. In the graveyard. Those are just attackable face down stroke about. I have one option I could do here. Well, that wasn't much. But the thing is about the summoning condition of Exceed. So I'm going to say Exceed is a very strange name. That there's Exceed the Pendulum and Parallel Exceed. 2 monsters that have that name. Nothing to do with time. I would expect maybe the name will change from the direct translation. Maybe like Red-Eyes Temporal Dragon or Red-Eyes Elder Dragon. Because clearly, from the art, it is an older Red-Eyes that has some battle damage. They can't use impermanence. Not like they want to. But yeah, so it definitely could use a name change. But you can summon it the turn that Dark Time Wizard destroyed a monster, tributing a monster from either field. Which means that even if your monsters are indestructible in battle, if there's one that can be destroyed, you have to respect Dark Time Wizard. Because your monster will then become this Red-Eyes monster. And regardless of what you tribute, you get the monster. Now, that's pretty ridiculous. That you get to destroy cards. And you get an extra deck kaiju effect. That you keep the monster, even if your opponent's monster you tribute. Now, I'm assuming that the reason why it's like that is it's a reference. Obviously. Because what happened in the Joey versus Rex duel, the Red-Eyes was summoned, and it was affected by Time Wizard. It died. And then it became Joey's card. So in this Dark Time Wizard scenario, you destroy monsters on the field. And after you do that, you get a Red-Eyes. Because Joey's got Red-Eyes after using Time Wizard. So do you. So I'm thinking that's the reasoning why. Yeah, why this Red-Eyes monster gets summoned from either field. Because you get your opponent's monster and it's a Red-Eyes. So I suppose that's neat. It's kind of unfair. Because even if you have a monster that can't be destroyed. If I have a Flare Metal, I can't let that Time Wizard happen, or my Flare is going to become a Red-Eyes for my opponent. And then the latter part of the effect is that this card is unaffected by opponent's monster and spell effects. That is a ridiculous amount of protection. The only thing that's affected is trap cards. And then you can also just beat it by battle. But it's got 3,400 attack. It's got 1,000 more than a Red-Eyes. The same that Full Metal has. But the last line that says that it's unaffected really is the most alluring part of it. So many times have I Red-Eyes fused and looked at my options and thought, nothing works. Like, no matter what I do, my card's going to be sent to the graveyard. It's going to be destroyed. Just anything. Maybe even Dragoon would fail in a certain situation. But I could just Red-Eyes fuse this monster, this Red-Eyes monster, and it just is unaffected. That's going pretty far for an effect. When you think on it, it only needs to not be destroyed by card effects, because it's protecting itself from Time Wizard and Dark Time Wizard. Because it wouldn't make much sense if it was destroyable by the effect that summoned it. But it's not just destroyed, it's unaffected. Anything. Forbidden Droplet. You can't be affected by... Oh, there goes the battle effect. It can't be affected by... What's another card that usually stops effect monsters? Because Impermanence still works on it. It can't be stopped by... Man, why? There's a card in mind. I can't really think of it. You get the idea. It's unaffected. It's really, really nice to be able to summon something that can't be stopped. It is pretty generic. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal. I don't think too many people are going to be using it. If no one's gonna tech in a Dark Time Wizard into every deck just to summon this thing. That somehow a card this ridiculous is... It just somehow turns out to be bad. That sounds like what this game is all about. Ridiculous effects that just aren't good anymore. And gee, aren't we glad that my opponent's playing this horrible cyber summoning deck? That's a ritual monster? So I get to talk about all of this? Yeah, it's every part of this card I'm talking about. For Red-Eyes Fusion, you need to have a monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard. That would be... Well, what I would recommend is the Fisherman. Because it's a warrior, it works double duty as a warrior for Slash Dragon as well. So it can play both parts. The only problem being that it's not that useful in a Red-Eyes deck, since you have to have a monster that mentions Dark Time Wizard for anything to happen with it. And Gearfried's just better to draw. It just has a better Red-Eyes related effect. So it's not bad at all. I mean, I'll take it. I would prefer like real Red-Eyes cards that are for Red-Eyes, not these Red-Eyes references in other decks. But it seems like that's all that's just gonna happen. Singularity. Yeah, this is what we're gonna get. So we just gotta take it. Nothing for it. Anything else? Anything else? Because my opponent's not done yet. Why couldn't I have gotten to halftime? If I just landed on halftime, I would be ready to win right now. I would absolutely have won. There's no way they're not at 60 seconds yet. They're destroying all my cards. I'm not sure if I can even react to this. Right. Well, Return of the Red-Eyes won't do anything. Alright, take that. Army Annihilator. Who would have guessed that? I should have chained Return of the Red-Eyes. Because I'm pretty sure that destroys. Although my Red-Eyes is getting banished or something's happening to it. Oh, they're going to the hand. Well, sure. Alright, now you have enough to win. Are you just gonna... Now you need a bit more? Yeah, that's what I have to say about the Red-Eyes Exeed. It's alright. It's a lot better than playing against this Cyber's garbage. Man, I'm glad I had something to talk about. Oh, and I get to move on. I got a 6. I barely played. Thanks for the Psychic Rover. This card's supposed to summon, roll a 6. Oh, that's... I mean, I'm not going to special summon. It's just going to be on my field. If it sends the graveyard, roll a 6-sided die, roll a 2, 4, 3, 4, or 5. Special summon this card. And the player special summon to count a special summon for the extra deck. Well, it is face up in the monster zone. It's harsh. I'll also say that that Red-Eyes Exeed, it seems like it would be more of a fit for being a 1,000 Dragon retrain. Yeah, I'd rather it be a 1,000 Dragon retrain and then get real Red-Eyes cards. But to keep people like me from complaining, they gotta name it Red-Eyes. And do it that way. It's just what I prefer. We're at halftime, because what my opponent has. I'm not really too worried about that. I drew Gearfried, which isn't too great, because I was going to summon Slash Dragon. Now I might need to rethink that. Lordly Load, what do you think about that? Primate Fusion really isn't doing anything. I'm going to go Howl. Stop me from adding? I'd be fine with you stopping me from adding cards. Okay. I could just get 2 red. I'm going to fuse. Because if they have Ash Blossom, which they always do, it could be an impermanence. What's a Fulos? Fulos. Alright, 1 draw. Okay, 2 draws. Both. After I've committed. Bling. Bling. I think I have to go Comet. I would like to do. Yeah, Red-Eyes in this. Don't much time. I'm gonna play this. Is this gonna reset their hand? Basically, just got 2 cards deep into the deck. See if they got something that can stop Comet. Anything? No? Straws didn't get you? Let's send off... do another Red-Eyes. Should I have done that because I have Howl? Maybe not. I'll set 1, 2, 3 cards. What am I doing? You're going to defense. Maybe I should put Gearfried in defense. I'll hold on to Gearfried. Alright. Go ahead. 1200. You're 1200 life points down, but you exchange your Molcharmies for 2 cards. I think Fiend Tuner. Okay, is this going to be Red Dragon Archfiend? Or are we playing Earthbound? Red Dragon Archfiend tends to take a long time. Ooh, maybe? How do you get... how do you have the 3rd? Why did... if 3 were activatable in 1 turn... well, you're limited to just 2. Not much to say to that. We didn't get to play. I was actually kind of decently looking forward to playing against Red Dragon Archfiend. Blazing Dominion had Red Dragon Archfiend cards. Are those in Master Duel right now? I made it. All right. I haven't even played yet, essentially. Whoa. Well, back to the start. Oh, it didn't carry over the extra 2 I got from the... well, okay, I'll start from the start. Okay, so I was just going to let Slash Dragon finish the board, but it hasn't even played, so let's just keep going. Keep rolling with it. Okay, I lost. Their name is Xyz Scum. Which I mean, you wouldn't call Flare Metal scum, would you? Nice card. My only play is to Red-Eyes fuse a Slash Dragon. Do I get any annoying Xyz monsters? That's decently annoying because it's not once per turn. This is definitely annoying. Steal a monster. But I could definitely do worse. I play Kashtira. Gross. Alright, Centurion again. My every effort was completely worthless. At least that was quick. Why does it be Blazar? Anyone but Blazar. I hate that bomb sound effect. More than anything. Even more than Blazar, I hate that thing. And everyone's using that mate. Why is everyone using the Mescaria mate? Why? Is it that good? I don't even get to roll. I have to stay here. I got no gimmick. Oh man, that took us such a long time. And just like, nothing from it. That really is just what this game is. You gotta have a certain attitude to survive playing it. I'm going second. And, Mirror Force Dragon? And it's a royal rare. When a monster you control is targeted for an attack or by an opponent's card effect, destroy all cards. All cards, not even just monsters. Now, what's this Phantom Beast here? Oh, it's R.B. That took a while. I just had my cards destroyed over and over again. Even though they were black metal, they couldn't do anything. But alright, I do get to roll the dice just because I'm being pitied. I got a 2, so I get a mighty card. I get an anti-human intelligence Messiah. Powerful cards will appear in duels. Let's read up. It's a pendulum. I can reveal this card in my hand. It's going to be on the field, so what does that even mean? Use the effect once per turn. If another monster is no more supposed to summon while you control this card, send that monster to the graveyard during the end phase of this turn. So, I want to go second with this guy. Oh, might as well lose a coin flip then. Save my wins for when I can actually not have my card sent to the graveyard. Boo, of course. I'm going second. I got a friend for you. A friendly pendulum that will send all your monsters to the grave during the end phase. We'll see if that comes up. Because I might just use a negate on it, and then there you go. That'd be good stuff. End phase? Really? I got a black metal? Alright, let's use Primite. Loady load. Please negate this. Nope. Okay. I already had Primite Fusion. And I can't use Roar. Oh, that was a incoming machine. They didn't stop it. Set this card. I gotta just work. I gotta work hard right now. Because I need to win this turn. Uh-huh. Yeah. I didn't know that thing activated, though. I only need one. Am I even going to summon from the deck? $69, really? I mean, I can prime my fuse, can't I? How about one summon? Just one summon of Red-Eyes from the deck, okay? No more effects for me. But that'll be fine. I already used my normal summon? Yes, I did. I did it on the... Alright, so prime my fuse. This is unaffected by monsters, so... Maybe. $9,600. Yeah, get over it. Alright. I did it. That was the most cheap card I've ever been given. That is not something you should have on the first turn. If this wasn't silly nonsense, then... Oh boy, we need a rare card. It's Air Cracking Storm. Whoa, I actually have a machine. When that attacking monster destroys a monster by battle, you can activate this effect and make a second attack during this battle phase. Other monsters cannot attack the turn. I mean, Full Metal. It's pretty good at, you know, having high attack. So sure, I mean, it is my only machine, though. So I'd have to have a way to summon it. Of course. Of course I lose this one. Hey, maybe I can make use of my card. Although the likely use is I'm just going to send it away for Metal Claws. There it is, Air Cracking Storm. Why is it when I... Every time I draw Spell Card Soul Exchange, I draw both. I don't know why it has to happen like that. Oh my goodness gracious. Look who it is. Are you machines? I mean, you have to be, aren't you? Maybe we should trade. I'll give you this card, and you let me live. Man, this is gonna take a while. It's just, they link, oh, no, hold on. They're gonna summon Red-Eyes and destroy it. And they're gonna know what's in my hand. You see if there's an issue? Red-Eyes. Now, what are the chances I get a card that I can even Soul Exchange with? Now, end turn. They're just going to destroy my cards. They're just going to summon somebody who destroys a spell trap, and then I'm going to have nothing. Because they're of course not going to. They're not going to go for this. They're going to go for this. They took Red-Eyes? I can't even use... It's even worse. Somehow they found an even worse thing to do. Why would you even do that? Now, I gotta go first against this R.B deck. I can't even get started against R.B. They look at my hand. They know what I got, and I never have anything. Oh, no good. I mean, I got a significant amount of points just for using a quick play. A 6. Alright. I could use that half-life points. Gambler of Legend. Alright. Each turn, you can toss a coin 3 times. You'd think I'd get a dice kind of card, but sure. In fact, why are we even flipping coins to see who goes first? Why don't we just roll a die? So I can gamble with that guy. Suppose that's worth. Forget everyone's using my Masquerader Maid. I'm the only person who doesn't. I'm gonna go first. Does the Gambler even have any effects for the first turn? It seems like they just destroy monsters. Remove Brainwashing. Throw in a card to your opponent's hand. 1, destroy 1 card you control. So 3 heads destroys... Oh, come on. What? Why? I was about to gamble. Oh, but that I'm gonna move on. I didn't even get to use it. You couldn't even stick around for 1 card effect. Wow. Wait, do I get to keep the card as in it goes to my card collection? Because what would be the point of this thing being a royal rare? It's Blood Mephist. Once you turn to your opponent's standby phase, you can inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each card your opponent controls. And each time your opponent sets a spell or trap, inflict 300 damage to your opponent. I would really like to go first, summon a flare, and let this guy just burn my opponent as well. Although, they won't control any cards during the standby phase, will they? Alright, it's a burn card. Maybe it'll come up. Well, too bad. I really doubt they're going to activate any cards during the draw phase. 2 every time it's 2. They're stuck together. Well, they took no damage. You really just set a card. Okay. End. Really. That'd be bad if I had any cards I could use. I'm pretty sure if that's not Super Polymerization, because this is also a dark monster, I can win. Just using my, never mind. What? Why? So you don't control any cards during your standby phase? You don't take damage? Is that what's... Or do you get an effect? Is that Radiant Typhoon? Radiant Typhoon, huh? Okay, so you had some perfect cards. That's okay. Quick play card is activated. If Super Polymerization is activated, those cards in your graveyard, you're supposed to summon it. Alright. So no more summoning for me. I'll use my Dragon Nails, because this is a dark monster. It's an honorary part of my deck. Okay? So they are just as entitled to my Dragon Nails. What's the matter? What's the problem? What's that about? Let's go for a battle. Fight it. Now I got a problem. I got a problem. Because this can be destroyed by Mystical Space Typhoon. Obviously. I'm just gonna set a bunch of stuff. Maybe take the heat off of Dragon Nails. But why would they not? Why would they not just go after Dragon Nails? This guy's gonna be incredibly annoying. Maybe. I mean, how much more are they gonna set? All they have to do is activate Mystical Space Typhoon. Well, there's the profile picture one. You've or your opponent controls no spell traps. All right, so what do we got here? Garbage. Alright. Let's summon Gearfried. Gearfried, the Red-Eyes Iron Knights. Into battle. We're gonna fight this thing. And a direct attack from our guest. Main 2, I will summon Red-Eyes. There. To think about this guy, I would have nothing. The only one keeping me hanging in there. Start with them. If you don't start a quick play, you lose your entire hand. I assume you have a quick play, though. Not as being mentioned. Radiant Typhoon. I mean, I suppose I know they play that. I mean, it's a quick play, so... 3? What do you mean 3? Who's this? Original attack of all the monsters that was Predator counter. When opponent special summons a monster. When you control this fusion of a monster, you can negate the summon. From their extra deck. Okay. Decently large. It's okay. I'll take the damage. As possible in Super Polymerization. And Super Polymerization is always going to be a problem for Red-Eyes. Just because of... Red-Eyes' attributes. It's a Dark Dragon. There are a lot of cards that help Dark Dragons. So naturally there's going to be a lot of cards that hurt Dark Dragons. So that's the give and take. Red-Eyes. You're not strong enough. And that thing's going to negate a summon of anything. But I can summon another. But I have to put it... I have to do it from... Look, I know I have no Red-Eyes in my deck anymore, but that's just how it's going to have to be. I got Red-Eyes Spirit, and I got Primite Roar. Should I put everything into defense? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see which... We'll see if that was a bad idea, to leave an attack. Maybe it'll mean something. I mean, the worst it'll mean is 300 damage, right? So, Primite Roar. What do we think about that? What do we think about Primite Roar? I think I'll use it. So my life points get very low. Even the music tells me that. Oh, they set a card. My friend. He's gone. Alright. No more Super Polymerization. No more winning, apparently, because I cannot draw a card to help me. Come on. I'm going to use Loaded Load. For my third Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Although, no. Not yet. This card goes face down, I end my turn. They're going to get cards they can use. They're going to. It's Radiant Typhoon. They, of course, have cards they can use. All they need is a Mystical Space Typhoon, and they get to summon the guy from the graveyard. I really can't afford to be sitting here waiting. Okay. You're still not ready to... Alright. Use Return of the Red-Eyes. Refresh my Red-Eyes count. In attack. Something's gotta happen here. Come on. Sure. I mean, unfortunately, I have to put it in that column. That might be a problem. I could summon a flare. I could summon a flare. Flare gets sent away. But then I can return of the Red-Eyes, a Red-Eyes back, and then we get another flare. But such a decent defense. Can't even call it good. It's decent. I'm going to try it. No, there's no way you're going to let me have it, right? Come on. I special summon from my extra deck. I know you don't like that. I return my Red-Eyes. I could steal it. I could. I mean, if I steal it... I almost win. I didn't use Order, though, right? No, I didn't. We're fine. Here's my annoying card. Wait, is that once per turn? It's not once... It has to be. We only use these effects once per turn. I want that. Please may I have it. Fin Droplet. Okay. Summon Red-Eyes. I have Lordy Loads here to actually do things. Things go bad if they draw Mystical Space Typhoon right now. I need this not to be destroyed. I don't know if that's going to do anything this time. Alright, I'm just going to let things happen right now. If you have Mystical Space Typhoon in your graveyard, if that is activated, you can special summon a monster from the deck. Different name for the monsters you control. I'm getting kind of worried. So I'm going to equip this Fang Chain. No, I don't know how I didn't get a 2 tribute monster, or a single tribute monster this entire time. I've just... I drew Return of the Red-Eyes. I drew Fang with Chain. I drew Roar, of course. Alright. Yeah. Ascendance, and you also get Mystical Space Typhoon, so you can draw my card that I need. Who are you again? No, your spell card's so much change. This is out of hand now. I've had to wait far too long, but dude, Super Polymerization. There's nothing I can really do about that. I should have stolen this. Just realized. Because I had that in the grave. I've been chaining off for so long, I kind of forgot. That would have been nice. Get rid of... Level 6 from the graveyard. Alright. I still have nothing to say. Go on. Turn 11. Turn 11 of nothing happening. Now everything happens at once. It's just taking a really long time. It's building up. Getting every monster in the archetype on the field. Well, they can't choose mine, right? Because I don't have any spell trap zones activate or available. Okay, what was that about? Were you supposed to do that? Did you want that? Okay. Target 1 spell trap. Tango Chain? Loady load? Return of the Red-Eyes. Not really... Oh yeah, you're here. It's been so long. Not really the play, is it? Let us summon Red-Eyes Black Dragon. Let's put into attack. Destroys it. I'm ready to also use Return to Red-Eyes in the grave to summon Gearfried. Remember Gearfried? From long ago. I don't really remember what happened to Gearfried. Gearfried just perished at one point. Now, is Phonics a quick effect with whatever it's going to do on summon? Is it on summon? Quick play, spell cards activate. Okay, it's not quick play. Quick play is activated. You can target 2 cards your opponent controls, shuffle them into the deck. Okay, I didn't do that. A Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, it's a new chain. Well, that one, whatever for that one. And that's Red-Eyes Spirit, which I cannot use right now. Took all my Red-Eyes out. Well, I do have a Red-Eyes in there, but it's not summoned properly. Or its summon was negated. Fangment Chain. It leaves the field, and I get to take something. Wait for spell cards activating and target 2 cards, shuffling that into the deck. I think I'll take that. We'll see if that happen. It's either that or the Predaplant. They both have 3,000. Maybe I should have taken control of it, because that would have been a... Maybe I should have stolen this and then... Nah. Alright, so that can beat Red-Eyes. And it will. Yeah, that guy ends up in the graveyard. Let Red-Eyes go down. I guess so. And Big Eye has to perish as well. Or not. I got another idea. I keep Big Eye. I take your card instead. I need to actually take away a monster of yours. I can't... I need Big Eye. I'm pretty sure I permanently keep whatever I steal, so that'd be nice. So I have to give that back now, but I will. Okay. Big Eye. I want this. Please. It's Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, doesn't it get any card? Boo. Destroyed Lordly Load. That's what I thought you'd say. Well, alright. This is so good. Okay. So I got Spell Card Soul Exchange. Maybe I should have done this first. Maybe they would have been more inclined to stop it. I'm going to exchange a soul. Whose soul? And I'm going to normal summon, because well, there's no chance of me getting Red-Eyes Fusion. And... they're going to end up having just monsters anyway. That thing. I mean, it brings itself back, but let's just try it. They can normal summon, there's no way you have a normal summonable monster. Do you? Do you really? Are they trying to draw into one? I think it's Super Polymerization. The beginning of the end of all of this. I made this go on for so long. What time is it? Yeesh. Okay, it's still talking to them. Wow. They did get one. It's kind of a trap. All I can do is banish... wait, what does this thing do? If quick play card is activated, when your opponent activates a monster effect, when you control that in your graveyard, you can gates, and then you can add a bunch of stuff. I think you can go away. Alright. I lose. I'll attack that thing for 1700 because I'm trying to just get as close as possible, but it didn't happen. At least I have no spell traps to destroy. Although they can just special summon any monster from their hand now. Well, lengthy, but kind of just me struggling to get anything done. It's because of... I mean, look at this turn. That's all their turn. Was I Ash Blossom during this duel? I don't think so. So it was just Super Polymerization. Just using my, never mind. Everything. I would have survived if I didn't use my Primite Roar. But I felt like I needed the Red-Eyes. I needed not to be destroyed. Over 3,000 damage? Did I? Yeah, I did. Because of my, my guest was able to attack them. But hey, that was a decent time, I suppose. So I'm just going to move on. Alright, we'll both start with one more card. That's equal. But it's probably a bit better than... A bit better for the person going first. Oh, look, I went second. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, I know that card. I used to use that. It destroys all face-up spells and traps, and then you take 500 damage for each of yours that got destroyed. Oh, is it Chimera? Chimera could just ruin me, can it? That's a quick play, by the way. So I could play Lordly Load and it just gets destroyed by that thing. Why did I get so countered? Yeah, I gave them an extra card. And then they get an extra card. Look at the... 8! They have 8 cards. And Chimera is going to remove a card from my side. So effectively, I'm going to have no advantage here. My advantage gets taken away. It's also Hecka Hands, whom already I do not have a good track record with. At least I understand the cards a bit more. Hit Bell, some the Gygus. Oh, they're going to steal a monster of mine. I assume they're going to go for... Actually, none of those are really great for them. Probably Zoa, just because it's strongest. I have only Zoa's effect activated to let me special summon. Okay. I'm just saying okay, because I have to. There's not nothing I can do. Man, can we Can't be Dice Rally is playing against me. Yeah, this adds a heck of hands card, including a fusion spell that they can just, yeah. Godos. Cards added, you can special summon this card from that. And here's that thing. I know that. I know that one. I don't think I'm going to be making any headway against this. My hand is too redundant, and they have a counter card given to them. So I don't think they toss that away. I think they see the value of it. Oh, that's the card, Tartaros. Got Hegahand Xeno. I got extras of most things. Just these three I don't have a lot of. Yeah, you can get rid of one of those. I probably wanted a chance to summon one of those. Probably gonna get rid of. Oh, it does have banish. No, they take control. So they stole my flare, but it's a flare with no material, so it's kind of. It's just 2800 attack. Only thing to worry about. And I get spell card soul exchange? You know, I like the way you think. Let's see here. You, fusion summon during you banish this card. And to target a beast to get... This adds a heck of hands. I'm not sure if that's what I need to stop. I'm not too afraid of this thing. Am I? This thing's a friend of mine. Destroy by opponent's card if I can take control of any number of... Okay, that second effect is kind of bad for me. So I might just get rid of you and you. Assuming just how this soul exchange goes down. The only thing that can be destroyed by battle is this. Oh, they had that? Well. Hey, you get to... Oh, no, you don't. Lordly Load. I wonder. What will happen? And of course, I have another one that can't be activated because the other one was used. Black Meteor. It's going to get stolen from me, but it's a Black Meteor. I need to chain 7 Star Slash so I have... Whatever. Flare and Big Eye. Well, they're summoning Big Eye. Just because they don't want me to have it. Man, imagine stealing other people's cards. That is harsh. But okay. I will... Let's see, any Dark Dragons, right? Let's go with... I could probably fuse right now. Yeah, I got 2 dragons. Let's go with... Going into battle. Are you afraid? I'll take that flare back. Alright, battle step. Increase. I'm not sure who to get, though. I'll just do... Your Red-Eyes Soul wouldn't be bad, would it? Sure. Assuming it even gets to my hand. Flare has been defeated. What do I prime my fuse? Because I have 2 normal monsters, so I can summon... Look, I need to... just do that. I should have done Mikazuki, actually, because I was going to fuse with him. Yeah, I could use the flare, actually, yeah. Alright. It's not the worst. Chaos Star Source. I actually only had one. Let's destroy. I can destroy monsters, too. That needs to go... And... this. Infinite Impermanence? Well, I activated my... I activated my card, whatever it was. I activated Hagen in the Imperm zone, but it was the battle step, so they couldn't use it. Oh, brother. Added to my hand even from the field? This is stupid. Alright, they got a ton of attack on the field. And... yeah, it's Tartarus. Tartaros. Which infuses them the one they need to attack directly, and I lose to direct attack again. At the Dandelion. Hagen's fusion monsters, and yeah. I tried. I always try. You don't need that. I think first the Dragon Lord's going to be summoned. Yeah. Because it has to be fusion summoned. I don't know, I'm holding off. I don't have any cards I can use. Well, I could have summoned with Red-Eyes Soul, but these are direct attacks. Flare, you know you're real bad behavior this time around. Well, that was so much worse than the first Hands one. That first one was, you know, entertaining to me, but now we just got... well, now we have less time. If two people have half time, that doesn't go down to quarter time, does it? That'd be 150. No, one. Because it goes down from 300 to 150 to 75. 75-second turns. I think I could do it. You got Giant Trunade? Alright, let's do an old favorite. Let's do Meteor Dragon. See if they got anything. Then activates Roar in response. Looks like I'll actually get a decent setup. Even against the Giant Trunade. Alright, it's black metal. Flare. This will activate. Nothing. Okay. Is there a way... yes, there is. Okay. I will add... let's go full metal. Oh, full metal dragon. They do have Giant Trunade, though. Oh, I forgot about that. Alright. Let's play this. Prime Fusion, let's bring Red-Eyes back. Oh, you got something to say to that? What's the problem? Okay, that might be an impermanence then. Let's do it. Let's Prime Fuse. Comet's effect. Let's see if they stop it. Will you stop Comet? So if you do, you won't have it for the next turn. 1200 damage. I'll summon Red-Eyes. I will full metal. There's no point in setting Metamorphose come back to my hand. I'm ending my turn. Really? Thought maybe Nibiru could be on the table. It's time to use this. Look, Super Polymerization's bad, but there's no way I get afflicted by it. Like three duels today? Yeah, I don't care that much. They're not targetable. I'm feeling okay. Let's see if that was an impermanence, because they're probably going to do it first thing. If they wanted to get full metal, that's fine. I may stop it if they want to stop flare. Mimighoul. Most monsters... Wait, if a Mimighoul monster your opponent controls flip face up, you can randomly choose one face down card. Yeah, whatever. I think I'm okay to let that happen. Why is it always Hecka Hands now? Guess everyone's interested. Once cards added, destroyed, main phase with one random card in your hand. If there's a monster, you special summon to your field. Well, he just added 2 cards to my hand, so what are the chances? It's a Lordy load, and you take 500 damage. Why Mimighoul? Just thought about that. Fusion 1, Hecka Hands, monster. Easy monsters, okay. Sure. Not have much to say to that. Just keep activating effects and we're good. As long as they don't steal anything of mine. Oh, actually. That direct attack's gonna be really bad. Because one that allows it has 29. And then the other one... That one that banishes, or no, steals from the extra deck, that has 32. So that would actually be enough to win. One hit against Spell Trap. Is this thing not once per turn? Each card's activating at one other card. Whatever. I want them to get Tartarus and use it. Because that has to be once per turn. Once per turn. Field or graveyard. Use a face-up monster you control that is under your opponent. You can treat it as a heck of hands. Well, you gonna use it? What's this now? It's Typhon. Okay. So I can't exactly use any effects. I'll use Flare's effect. Get Red-Eyes back out of the grave. They get to redeclare, but they're not going to. Okay. I can just use that to set Metamorph then. So they're saving their fusion spell for when they're really low on time. All right. You're afraid I really don't need you? Effect failure. Come on, we're close. We can do this. We can beat Hecka Hands. I could just turn them into a flare right now. See the response, nothing. Slowly load. It's the only card I got. Alright. Let's... Don't I have Metamorph? Apparently I don't. Oh, because you have too much attack. That's why I can't. Huh. You have 2 effect veilers. Well, I got Red-Eyes. Got 2 cards. In the battle. I think can't be destroyed by battle, so now I'm going to try. End phase. What you got? Well, is this the guy? No, it's Xeno. Darn it, Flare. Why do you have to be negated right now? That would have been 500 burn we just missed. Slash Dragon. They don't have any equipped spells, but... Do they have warriors? No, they're all illusion. Did you really put that in attack mode? I think you're crazy for doing that. Full metal from the hand. This time it's untargetable. I'm going to save Flare. I'm a bit nervous about this timer. I bet my opponent is too, though. Come back, Slash. Welcome to the right side of the feed. Unfortunately, I did take away up. Is that their time? That seemed like a pretty desperate time thing. Nope. I mean, maybe they surrendered before the time went off, but... Alright. Looks like the solution to Heck of Hands was to steal back. If I lost the time after me landing on it, and after proclaiming that I could have won under 75 seconds, well, I think that's going to be it for... Yeah, definitely have to be it for this morning. Next, I'll be playing with Ryoku Field, which is a spell card targets one monster. I can negate the activation. If it counter traps, maybe. Okay, that's all I got. I've already talked at length enough about what I think about Exceed. It's not a Red-Eyes monster, particularly. It'd probably make more sense if it was a retrain of Thousand Dragon. You know, Thousand Dragon and Red-Eyes have the same stats? So yeah, the only thing they'll have to change is the name. Red-Eyes Thousand Dragon. That'd be a good name for it. Why not? It gains 1,000 attack over Red-Eyes. It's 1,000 years older. And it's a reference to Thousand Dragon and Red-Eyes at the same time. There's already a Red-Eyes Baby Dragon. So just upgraded to Red-Eyes 1,000. Alright, well, till the next roll.